group working to save trees from being cut down in 2 Indiana forests had some tense moments tonight.
The Friends of Salamonie is working to get the forest turned into state parks. They held a meeting tonight, and Wave 15's Tony Sandlaben was there. Tony, what came from that meeting?
Well, Tara and Dirk, as we've been reporting, the Friends of Salamonie is trying to stop Indiana from unnecessarily cutting down trees in Salamonie State Forest and Francis Slocum State Forest. Tonight, members revealed how they plan to do that.
We want to see more funding for these places, more resources, and we want to see them taken care of so that everyone can enjoy them.
Friends of Salamonie wants to show people what it wants and what it wants to avoid. At a presentation tonight, the group presented the steps it plans to take to get Salamonie State Forest and Francis Slocum State Forest to become state parks.
Right now we're hoping to get to have a trial just to kind of talk about it. Hopefully they hear us out with the 870 signatures that we brought down to the state. So that's our biggest hope. Keep collecting signatures, signing the petition that we have at on the website.
I don't know, but I don't think by making it a state park versus a state forest is going to change anything, because the trails aren't managed any difference from one to the other.
Sir,
After a back and forth between the organizers and the public, it was clear some did not fully agree with the plan.
Best solution is go with what we got. I think the cull trees, the danger of them falling, injuring somebody is more important than opening a canopy up. They're worried about that. If you ever had a big tree fall beside you while you're hiking or walking, it's real sobering.
But the petitioners are not calling for a complete end to cutting down trees. The group wants to minimize a process called logging, cutting down trees and selling the lumber purely out of business interests.
Absolutely, and we are totally for that, to help maintain the trails so people don't get hurt. I definitely think that safety in the outdoors is probably the #1 thing. But what's going on at the logging here, it's not at all about the safety. It's not at all about what's going on to looking out for the people. They are using the trees as agriculture, so they're selling it for profit.
At the end of the meeting, people brainstormed businesses and organizations to contact to help push for a hearing on changing Francis Slocum and Salamonie to state parks. That hearing has not yet been agreed upon. Live in studio, Tony Sandlaben, Wing 15 News.